Hey guys, TZ117 back here again with another tutorial video. Ever look at your model with those beautifully molded details and wonder how you could make them look even more prominent?
Well, have no fear, Tamiya is here!
Tamiya has two items which are fantastic for panel lining your models. Tamiya Panel Line Accent Color and Tamiya Enamel Paint. Today I will be teaching you how to use the technique of panel wash using both items. But before we do the panel wash, some of you may be asking, what exactly is panel wash?
Well, TZ is here to explain, so shut up and listen closely, you little bitch.
Panel washing is simply the action of dripping small amounts of pre-thinned paint onto the groove of a panel line, and allowing the awesome science of capillary action to naturally let the paint flow throughout the line.
Science rules.
So, now that you understand what panel washing is, let's get right into it. Let's start with Tamiya Panel Line Accent Color. This item comes pre-thinned for you ready to go in the colors of black, gray, and brown. Each bottle comes with a small brush on the cap, which you can use to apply the mixture onto your model. First we gotta choose which color you should use. From my experience, black is great for most dark colors such as navy blue. Gray is great for light colored models like Gundam type suits, as the lines don't pop out as much as black would and gives it a more natural look. Brown is mostly used for warm colors such as red, orange, and yellow as it blends in easier. However, don't take these rules as absolutes. You can have total creative freedom when making your models. Just take what I said as an option you can look into. Since I'm using a white piece for this tutorial, I'll select the gray mixture. Before you start panel washing, make sure to shake your bottle well to get an even mixture. Once you finish shaking it, remove the cap and lightly tap the brush on the sides of the bottle to seep out the excess. After that, take your piece and simply start tapping away at the lines. Look for the grooves of the panel line and lightly tap the tip of the brush anywhere along the groove, and let capillary action do the rest of the work.
It's that easy.
Once you've given your model a beautiful wash of detail, sit back and let it dry for about 1 to 3 minutes. While waiting, do whatever you want!
Do it!
You can check your social media, do some stretches, or just sit around and do absolutely nothing because you're an unproductive member of society. Once you're finished crying over how pathetic you are, now it's time to clean up the piece. Sometimes the brush may accidentally leave spots on the piece, or you could have an unsteady hand. But don't be sad, you're not a total failure just yet. This is where these guys come in. To start cleaning up your piece, take the cotton bud, dip it in the thinner, and start swiping away at the blemishes.
Oh man!
The thinner will eat up the mixture since it's enamel based. Keep swiping away at the piece until it's clean. For painted models, make sure to give your parts a coat of gloss top coat before panel washing, so it'll help protect your paint from the thinner as you clean. Keep doing this for all your parts and you'll get a model killing the game with glorious detail. Now moving on to panel washing using Tamiya Enamel Paint, for this method you'll need a bottle of Tamiya Enamel Paint, Tamiya Enamel Thinner, a mixing tray, and something to mix with. I'm using my paint mixing spoon, or whatever the f you call it, a pipette, a fine-tipped brush, cotton bud, and finally some tissue paper. I know this method needs more items, but there's a bonus to all of this. With Tamiya accent colors, you could only choose from these 3 colors. However, this method allows you to use all kinds of colors, so it definitely helps if you're looking for a specific color or effect on your model. I'll be using Tamiya Enamel Purple and putting it on this goof leg piece. To begin, let's take your paint bottle, grab some paint, and put it on the mixing tray. Then use your pipette and take some enamel thinner, and slowly add it to your mixing tray drop by drop. Make sure you add enough that the mixture has a watery consistency to it. If it's too thick, it won't flow as smoothly in the panel lines. Once you've mixed it up, take your brush and place the tip of it into the mixture. Now simply repeat what we went through on the first method. Dab the tip of the brush on the grooves of the panel line and let it flow along. Keep dabbing until you've completely covered all the panel lines. Once you're done, let it dry for 1 to 3 minutes by doing other things such as checking social media, doing stretches, or doing absolutely nothing because you're a pathetic excuse for a human being. Once the wash is dried, clean it up with thinner and cotton bud. And with that in mind, you now have the knowledge of panel washing.
Congratulations, you won.
I hope this tutorial was informative, entertaining, and helped you expand your skill set in scale modeling. I'll try to make more tutorials on other subjects. Feel free to recommend me ideas for tutorials down below. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you got anything to say, please put them down in the comment section below. TZ signing out.